Well, good morning. Here we are on Skye in typical winter weather. Well, maybe not so typical. And just look at what you can see behind me in terms of the scenery as I swing around. I mean, absolutely spectacular, wonderful place to be. And you might wonder why we've come to this particular place outside an old church. Well, we're on holiday. We're on Skye and we're on the hunt for railways. And there was a railway, a quarry railway, mining or quarrying marble. And the loco on that railway, this is a faded picture, was Skylark. And if you look at some of my other videos on YouTube, you'll see I've built a model. I think it was a PDF models kit of Skylark. A loco that was built by Hunslet in Leeds, near where I live, shipped to Ireland at one point, and then shipped from Ireland over to Skye to be used on this railway, carting marble down from the quarry to the dock, to the pier at the dock. And there we see a representation of it there. So it features one of the locos that I actually have on my garden railway line. So we've come up the track, said the station's down there, from down there. And just back there, there's a junction in the track, which took you along here. And at the end of that is another crushing plant for crushing the stone. And if I swing round, we've got piles of spoil here. Still looking fresh. I mean, somebody might be taking it to use as hardcore, but obviously what's been dug out of the quarry and left as the spoils. But that's what we've come to now. A bit of whether it's track bed or probably track bed, leading to the crushing plant down there. Just a reminder of where we are, in front of these mountains. Okay, so that's looking at the crushing plant, and there's something just in front of the crushing plant there, which may be the base of a I don't know, a conveyor belt type thing. But what we can see is where stone has been quarried and dug out here. This is the track bed above me. As I said, there's the spoil heaps. And then just quite incredible as you're walking along the track bed, just to come to this gap in the hillside, which is clearly a hewn passageway taking you to some quarry workings up there where stone has been taken out and presumably brought down through that gap and then somehow transported down through this hewn gap here down to the crushing plant down there. And really quite interesting to see this quarry working. Just a minor point, the reason I'm quite interested in quarry workings rather more than mining as all workings is because my grandfather worked most of his life in a quarry, certainly the latter part of his life until retirement. Well, we've come up the incline. I'll turn the camera around in a minute and show it to you properly. And we've arrived at the wagon turntable, or in some of the documents looked at online, turn the train around here, so it said, which is just behind me now. And behind me on the hill is one of the marble quarries, another marble quarry. Yes, so there we are. That's the incline. Beyond this green grassy bit, there's a rocky bit, and it's a bit steeper going down there. A little bit of spoil there that looks rather newly dumped. So it might be that people are, and the edges of this look relatively new, still taking stone out for some purpose or other. And this is the junction with the wagon turntable. I'll take a still image of it. There we go. Still in good evidence. And down there some more stone workings of some description. And I'm just going to walk around now towards the quarry. So where Sarah's sitting down there is the wagon turntable. And I don't know what came up here at this point, but you can see, you know, it's a bit of a spoil tip leading off there. A huge spoil tip there. And then this track leading us into, my goodness, it's all black-faced now with age, but leading us into a dark and foreboding quarry. Look at this. Yeah, it's got a certain atmosphere about it. My goodness. With that rock face. When I was younger, I mean a school kid, quarries behind my grandfather's, I used to scale those, free climb. I mean, you could really damage yourself, but that was my enjoyment. Free climbing around those. Somebody's been breaking up the odd bits of marble up here. But yes, and it continues up through these workings. Yes, look, people have been smashing up these rocks, haven't they, looking for the marble. I don't know what they're looking for in particular. But wow. Just recording it a bit more. I don't know what I'm going to find. Just a higher bit of quarry working. Different levels. The light levels make it a bit difficult. Let me swing around quickly. Here we go. And then this. Wow. Runway out to the edge of this, I presume, spoil tip. What a view. This stone here is definitely a rusty brown, and the stuff that looks black, it's got the white marble in it. So if we go up here, you can see where a bit's been chipped off from the face of it, and how you can see the marble there showing up quite clearly, so it discolours easily. But that's it in its lovely fresh state.